What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another special episode of Kinda Munchies. Kinda Funny's official food ranking and food munchin' taste test show. I'm your host for today, Roger Picorni, and today I'm joined by Sad Boy Barrett himself.
And SpongeBob. Don't forget SpongeBob.
SpongeBob's here. Do a little SpongeBob impression. Oh, that's pretty good. Let me try that. No, that's Peter.
Like Peter.
That's Peter. So, of course, do you want to tell us a little bit about the Wendy's promotion that is happening that has gone viral?
It has gone viral. So yes, interesting thing popped up on my feeds, my social feeds the other day, was this collaboration with Wendy's in SpongeBob SquarePants where they're making their version of the Krabby Patty.
Which is insane. This is the first time that's happened in history. It seems like it is the first time, right?
Okay. Yeah, and so very big deal. Obviously, any kid who's raised in the late 90s, early 2000s has always dreamed about what a Krabby Patty would actually taste like. And so this, we have a unique opportunity here to see Wendy's take on a Krabby Patty. Mm-hmm. I don't know, if they're actually like in talks with Mr. Krabs, who was like there on the other side, letting them know what the Krabby Patty formula was. But I look at you yesterday, Roger. I'm like, you, me, Krabby Patties, Wendy's. Let's make content out of it.
Let's make it happen. I mean, it's a great idea. And this is something that we've always thought about since the episode. Was it the episode where it was like, it was like the VO, and then they showed, and it was
so that was like the training program episode. Fantastic episode.
With the brick, throwing the brick at the kid. That was great.
Yeah. And the obvious like bit is like, we want to know what the Krabby Patty formula is. And then at the end, they're like, and it is, and it cuts to black or something like that. I forget what. No, that's actually like the Krabby Patty formula with the lore of SpongeBob. That was a big question even before that episode.
Yeah.
It's always Plankton trying to steal the formula.
I'm saying that was the first time we saw it like in a physical like photo, right? Like we saw it as like, oh shit, this is what this might look like in real life.
Yes.
So it's interesting.
Yeah.
And now, of course, let's get into it. We're going to have the Krabby Patty. We have we have some saucy nugs. We'll eat some later. That's a separate thing. It's not even part of this, but I just saw some saucy nugs that I wanted to try them. They look disgusting.
Yeah.
And then they also have a frosty pineapple variety, which it comes in a meal. So it has the burger, it has fries, which seem the same. I just had a few bites. They're just regular fries. And then this frosty. We're going to try out the frosty first, and we're going to try out these nugs because they look fucking disgusting. And then we'll go into the burger. What do you think is the Krabby Patty secret formula? Let's get into that really quick, because I've always heard the fan theory that I love, and I think it is real, is that the Krabby Patty secret formula is SpongeBob's love. Right? Like, he is the one that's always making it. Does that make sense canonically, right? Because there has been a Krabby Patty before SpongeBob. SpongeBob was hired in the first episode. Plankton has always been trying to find the secret formula. But I do think it's SpongeBob's secret, his secret love. His secret love that he puts inside every single one.
I think that's a cute theory. I don't subscribe to that theory just because, like the Krabby Patty existed before SpongeBob. It seems like when we get introduced to Plankton in the show, he has already been trying to get this formula for a while. So it seemed like there was already something special about the Krabby Patty. In terms of the formula, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it has to do something maybe a little bit with how the meat is made, in terms of, are we doing medium? Are we doing medium rare or something like that? Obviously, there are pickles because there's the big pickles episode.
Yes.
The one guy who's the food critic.
Hides the pickles underneath his tongue.
Hides the pickle underneath the tongue. I feel like it's got to be a special house sauce, really. Because all of the other ingredients seem to be pretty basic for a hamburger, right? Yeah. You got the meat, you got lettuce, tomato, pickles. So I feel like there's got to be a special like house sauce that Mr. Krabs has kind of found throughout his years of probably being a chef before he was just the manager, right? And here's my secret theory that I just came up with right now. It fucked up. Crab sauce. Sauce made of crabs. Crabs.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
That's
I thought it was his sauce.
Ew.
Let's eat this Wendy's
the frosting. Oh God, it's already leaking out. Jesus Christ.
The crab sauce is out. You need napkins?
Thank you.
I got prepared. It's melting. It's a bad idea.
Let's do it.
We're doing it for the content. Oh, by the way, before we do this, we had a great interaction when I went to go order this. I ordered ahead of time. Thank you, Greg, for letting me expense this. So I ordered this ahead of time, go to the drive-thru, and I say, hey, here's my name. I'll show the clip right now.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm picking up for Roger Picorni. What's that? For Roger Picorni? No. What? Yeah, so that was an incredible experience.
It just so happened that I was recording at the perfect time for that exchange because I was, you know me, being a director, producer, stuff like that. I'm always thinking about what can enhance the content. So I was trying to get B-roll of the partnership happening, actually seeing it on the Wendy's menu and stuff, and just so happened to record that interaction, which was honestly gold. Yeah, it was honestly gold. All right,
let's try it.
Okay. So this is the pineapple under the sea Frosty.
I mean, it's just a Frosty with a little bit of pineapple sauce on it.
Yeah. And I feel like most of the pineapple sauce is at the bottom. I'm not getting a lot of pineapple.
Yeah. So I saw her make this. It's just a lot of the sauce at the bottom, and then she kind of puts it she puts the.
There was a little bit on top,
and then she sprinkled a little bit on top.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, if we get in there, we mix it.
I feel like it's already diluted though. I'm not even really getting any. Because I was a little bit nervous about the pineapple Frosty because love Frosty, love a good Frosty. But pineapple flavoring I always feel like is a little too sweet for my liking. I like obviously pineapple on pizza. Yeah. Some pineapple flavored things here and there, but for the most part, not a huge pineapple flavored guy. And I'm not getting any of the pineapple here.
Wow. Yeah, I would say that's out of 10. That's a 5. I don't taste much here. There's nothing exciting here. There's nothing that screams SpongeBob or even tropical out of this. It just kind of tastes like a Frosty. I would just rather get a regular Frosty, honestly.
I don't see it being any different than a Frosty. So if I was to just rate this on taste profile, this would still be an 8. A Frosty is great, right? For what it's going for, yes, a 4 out of 10.
There's nothing here.
What are we doing?
I mean, they have the strawberry one, which is literally different, right? The whole ice cream is different. I wish.
Yeah, they did that.
Or they had chunks or something, just a little bit of salt.
Yes,
some chunks would have been nice. But we're gonna eat the Krusty Krab Krabby Patty and these awful saucy nugs after a word from our sponsor.
This episode is brought to you by New World Eternum. New World Eternum is a thrilling action RPG experience for console and PC players with a vibrant world, vast and beautiful setting, dynamic real-time action combat, and the freedom for players to choose how to forge their destiny. Combat is skill-based and dynamic, incorporating swords, guns, and sorcery so that you can build one character to rule them all as you explore Eternum and unravel the mysteries of the supernatural island that you can't leave. You love playing RPGs alone? You can in New World Eternum, or play cooperatively with your friends as you complete quests, get better gear, and level up. Greg played this at Summer Game Fest on PlayStation 5 and was caught off guard by how much he enjoyed it and how many hours he said he could see himself sinking into the final product. There's boss fights, cool enemies, crossplay, resource gathering, and crafting. So yeah, this sounds like a Greg game. Pre-order New World Eternum now on PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X or S to get the Azoth Stalker Wolf mount and prepare for launch on October 15th.
Okay, and we're back, and I think it's time. It's time for us to go for it. I think we just eat the burger right now. We eat the burger and we'll have a little dessert afterwards.
Some nice saucy nugs.
Some nice saucy nugs.
Okay, here we go. First look. We're going to kind of do an Oreo oration here.
Yeah.
A little bit. First look, honestly, here, a little flat, I would say most fast food burgers are. But there's something about, I would have to say, there's something about the way that the lettuce and the tomato,
even the onions. Yours. Yours looks better than mine.
Yeah, the way they're all folded on top here. When I opened this up, I was surprised. I was like, oh, this looks like a Krabby Patty.
Yeah.
In real life, obviously a little bit smushed down. You're gonna have to play with the imagination a little bit here, but honestly, kind of impressed. Now,
I'm not impressed with, but mine it doesn't have the tomato sticking.
Yeah, kind of sticking out. I feel like that's a big part of the visual look here for mine. Now, here's the problem that I'm going to run into. I can't tell you the last time I've had a Wendy's burger. So am I about to bite into this?
Be like, oh my God.
Not be able to differentiate is this just a Wendy's burger or is this something new and special?
I'll be your arbiter, right? I've eaten a lot of Wendy's burgers for my lifetime, so
Okay.
even if I haven't had one in a while, I'll be able to tell you.
Okay,
So
first bite.
wow, it's just a Wendy's burger.
Yeah, it's just
it's just a Wendy's burger. These fuckers got us.
Now there is a little bit of sauce on.
Yeah,
top
my
here.
sauce is my crab sauce is kind of just drizzled out.
Yeah, it seems a little light here. Now I specifically I usually ask for no pickles.
Oh,
I'm not a pickles guy in a burger. I think it
on.
for me at least, it overtakes the taste profile of everything else. I don't know why I'm like this. I know this is definitely a personal thing for me. I like a good pickle. Pickle on the side of like a club sandwich or something. I'll fucking chomp down on a good dill pickle.
Okay.
Like that. Specifically something, it's what like a lot of people say about ketchup, where if you put ketchup on something, it kind of dilutes the flavoring of everything else.
Everything tastes
That's
like
how and that's what I feel about with pickles, is that it just like, all I taste is the pickle. I will say, not too much pickle tasting here, even though this has pickles. And I specifically didn't want to ask for no pickles because I knew that was part of the experience here. But yeah, this is like a regular ass burger.
yeah. I wish that there was even more pickles, right? I wish it was more of something, right? I think the sauce is the thing that they're trying to be like, hey, this is what makes it a Krabby Patty. But also, did a Krabby Patty have square sides? I don't think so.
Square sides.
No, it was a circular burger.
Yeah, it
and
was a circular
I also
burger.
see a Krabby Patty as a little more of a thicker burger, right? Like when they drive, it almost looks like a diner burger.
Yeah,
it looks like something you would grill up at home even. But this is very thin. It's a very thinner. I mean, of course, I think a Wendy's burger is actually pretty thick compared to other fast food restaurants. But I'm gonna do a weird thing. I'm just gonna lick the bottom of this bun, just so I need to taste the sauce.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get in here.
Because I'm not getting the sauce flavor at all.
I licked a pickle. I should have done that. Okay. Yeah.
Anything.
Nothing. I mean, it tastes a little bit sweet. I mean, of course, it's a mayonnaise base, right?
Right.
It just tastes like mayonnaise and maybe a little bit of ketchup. But, like, there's nothing special here. And that sucks. I mean, of course, it's so funny that we opened this up. We're like, oh, it looks like a Krabby Patty. That's just how burgers look. That's just how burgers look. But I wanted
Specifically the way like the lettuce was folded over and like how they had stacked things. For mine at least.
I wish they went with almost like an under the sea side to it. Like maybe there's a little bit of a seaweed, like Asian zing to it almost. You know what I mean? Something there. I think that would have brought this all together. But no, it's really kind of doing nothing for me. It's falling apart too.
Yeah, this is just a regular ass burger. And so like, yeah, at the end of the day, for the whole package, right? You're getting a Krabby Patty in quotes.
Yeah.
You're getting just some normal ass fries, which I can't hate against fries, but if you're gonna make a meal out of it, I feel like you got to do something different with the fries. I don't know what, especially like when I'm thinking of like the Krusty Krab. I don't think about their fries, you know.
I'm telling you, you got to put like some type of like kelp seasoning on it or something, right? Like, what's the rice seasoning that I've been getting?
Shit.
Something. We had it on popcorn.
Pakimochi.
That's not even the one I'm thinking of. It's the one we had it on the popcorn. We went to Belinda's birthday party and we're eating and they had like all the different, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm fucking up, everybody. some type of like seaweed flavor seasoning would have went a long way on top of the fries and the burger.
Yeah.
I would give this as a
Emotional specific thing.
this is a 4. This is a 4 because there's nothing even cool on the packaging. It's just like this cheeseburger.
Yeah.
There's nothing cool here. There's like this does not have like a SpongeBob on top of it. It is just it's just it's just Wendy. It's just Miss Wendy.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Whoa,
That would have been a disaster. Nick would have killed me.
Yeah, and then it's like because the Krabby Patty just kind of a burger. The fries are just fries.
Yeah.
I feel like then the kind of like tie to it all is this Frosty, and then even the Frosty is like a letdown because I like the idea of doing a pineapple Frosty because that's where SpongeBob lives, in a pineapple under the sea. But that flavor profile isn't even like coming through on the normal vanilla ice cream Frosty.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would go with a 4 out of 10 on this.
So let's go to the thing that I think is going to redeem this all. It has nothing to do with any of this, but I wanted to pad out the video, but also I'm interested in this, right? Like I've been interested in the saucy nugs. I've been watching a lot of WWE, of course, and the Bad Blood was sponsored by Saucy Nugs, and I thought that specifically it would say Saucy Nugs. It was like Morgan and Morgan injury attorney and Saucy Nugs, and I'm like, this is awesome. One of the matches was sponsored by Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, which is pretty cool. Bad match, but this is the spicy, I think garlic parmesan Saucy Nugs, and when you see the promo images, it's a lot of sauce, right? Like it's very saucy,
like the entire thing caked in sauce.
Exactly. This looks kind of like
dry.
This looks like very oily.
There's like a little bit of drizzle on it, you know?
Yeah, very oily, and I see some sauce there, but it's not drenched. It's not drenched, and it's very almost oil based, right? Like it doesn't seem like it's like a barbecue sauce. You get what I'm saying, right?
It's not like a thick type of thing.
But I guess I'm just gonna take one with my hands. There's a fork right there for you. I'll be a good boy for you.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm. We don't.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's only one fork.
Yeah, they wanted us to share. You take that one.
And this one right here is. I'm just gonna try to like scoop.
Yeah, I'm gonna get those to us. Let's go a little bit. All right, dink it, sink it.
Walk it. Absolutely not. That's the first time ever.
Holy shit, that's awful.
Where I would make a Mike Howard move. You put the napkin on top of that.
I mean, I'm gonna eat all of those, but those are awful.
I'm someone who will just mindlessly eat, even if I'm not particularly into the food. That is like actively like just an assault on the taste buds.
Yeah.
Assault like. I get the Parmesan, I get the flavoring.
But it's so fake. It's so aggressively fake for the garlic and like Parmesan. Yeah.
I mean, we're going to a Wendy's. What are we expecting?
I get it. But like even then, I would lean more to the garlic element of it because I feel like garlic is easy to do fake.
Yeah.
But Parmesan, it's like, oh no, this does not taste right.
Yeah.
That's a 3 out of 10.
That might be a 1 out of 10 gauntlet.
Wow.
That was awful. That's like probably the worst thing I've
Eat 2 more. Eat 20 more hours of it.
Are you sure you didn't eat it too quickly?
Yeah,
and like
exactly.
you didn't have a lot of time to review it, you know? Hold on.
You gotta think about journalism integrity.
Awful. That's the worst thing I put in my body that year. Yeah, this is a 1 out of 10.
All right. I'll take one more bite. Fuck it. Sear Trooper. So oily. My stomach's horrendous.
Good old Coke Zero. Get the flavor out of my mouth.
Yeah, that one's only a little bit better because I got less of. Oh no.
Yeah, no, it's hitting you again, isn't it?
No, that's fucking sucks. That's a 2 out of 10. That's a 2 out of 10, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this very disappointing Wendy's experience. Wendy's, I thought you guys were the highest quality fast food out there. Getting just
Really?
I love Wendy's. I'm a big Wendy's guy. They have the fucking fries right here that have like the potato skins on it, right? Like how much? And they don't cut corners. They're cutting corners left and right with these saucy nugs. With this burger, Nickelodeon, have more fucking self-respect for yourself in general, for your partnerships, for your video games. Like figure it out. You guys have really high quality stuff. Like elevate it all.
Yeah.
Elevate it all. Like actually work with McDonald's. Get a Travis Scott burger. Figure it out.
Yeah. Of the other collaboration burgers that you've probably had.
I've had so many.
This is definitely the lowest tier.
Because they're not even trying.
Yeah.
Right? This is just such a...
At least with the Travis Scott, from my understanding, right, is that like that was like a type of burger he like made. Or, like,
exactly.
Yeah.
And the packaging was different. Even though, again, it was the same shit.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, this is my burger. They had advertisement. Like it felt like
There's like one different sauce on it.
Exactly.
Whatever. Yeah.
Here's a different thing that I'm doing. This is nothing. So if there is some type of viral food that has to do with SpongeBob, let us know and we'll be back again. But until then, we'll see you later. Keep on munching.